back to my channel. So today we're going to do a makeup tutorial on the look that you see right here. I want to first start off by saying happy Valentine's Day, and to all you single gals and guys out there, happy Galentine's Day. I purchased the new Kylie Jenner Valentine's Day palette, and this is what it looks like. I've never purchased a Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palette before. I didn't know how well their shadows worked until I filmed this video, and I want to let you guys know I really do like them. They blend so easily and the pigment is there. I was a little bit shocked to say the least. I didn't really have the best experience with their lipsticks, lip kits in the beginning. I purchased 2 of them and I ended up hating them, so I just was so turned off to the brand. I was like, I just don't want it. But now I saw this and I don't have anything like it. The colors are so pretty. I like that it has a row of matte and a row of shimmer in the palette. So, you know, if you are someone who is a fan of the pinks, then definitely pick this palette up. It was a little bit pricey. It was like $45. I think it was free shipping though. So honestly, that's not that bad. This is my Valentine's Day inspired look, I guess. We got some pinks. We got a little bit of a red action. I mean, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. 150%. Like, this color is just not me, but we're rolling with it, guys. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this cut crease, smoky eye action thing, whatever, then just keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys have not already. Give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned for the tutorial now. Hi guys, so this is going to be a voiceover, but I wanted to just give you guys 2 disclaimers. One, don't mind like my lips being bruised. I did just get injected yesterday. And you guys are going to be all up in my eyebrows. Don't mind them. There are so many stray hairs. I have to get them waxed, but I'm trying to refix the shape, but we're working on it. So don't judge me, but let's just carry on onto the tutorial. Hey guys, and welcome back. So we are going to be taking this Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's Day eyeshadow palette, and I was like a kid in a candy store. I was so excited to get this. The colors are absolutely stunning. And first we're going to be taking the shade February and a Sigma E40 brush, and we're going to be applying this in our crease. I honestly didn't really know what I was doing at first, but we did end up doing a sharp cut crease. So as you guys see, I will start to wing it out in my outer corner to create the shape that we are going to use later on. And I'm just going super lightly and just building up the pigment to where I want it to be, just going over it and layering. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade called Candy Heart, and this is probably my favorite shade of the palette, honestly. It is this bright pink, or fuchsia, I guess. It's a pink. And I'm going to take this on a smaller brush because this is what's going to give us that definition. Any other time we wouldn't want any harsh lines, but right now it is perfectly okay because this is where we're going to sculpt out where that crease is going to be. So I'm just taking a smaller brush from Sigma and I'm just continuously going over the same line to really build up this pigment to where I want it to. And then when I don't have a lot left on the brush, I will go ahead and just start blending up. And then I will take a little bit more of that February shade and the E40 and just blend out that harsh line. And then I decided that I wanted to take this a little farther in the inner corner. So I'm just going in with that same shade called Candy Heart and just dragging this pretty much all the way down to almost where my tear duct is. I just felt like it was going to be a little bit of a floating crease if we kind of just did it any other way. Next, I'm going to take Admirer, and this is a dark brown shade with like a little bit of a pink undertone, and I'm taking a small brush. This is a detailer brush, and I am just going into the crease. This is going to be the shade that really does define it for us. So I'm just applying this right at the crease, right at the bottom where we want most of the definition. And I'm doing the same thing, just layering and layering and layering to get to that desired pigment level. Even though these shades are extremely pigmented, as you guys can see, I just like to build it up so we have some definition. Then I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape and we are going to cut our crease completely. As you guys saw, I wasn't really that crazy about getting any on the lid. If we got some on the lid, we got some on the lid. It wasn't really that big of a deal. So I'm just going to take this brush, and as you guys are going to see, I'm going to try this stupid trick that everyone does on Instagram, like where you put the concealer on your eyelid and like look up, and supposedly it's supposed to like give you that like crease. It didn't work. Well, at least not for me. So I'm just taking my time and I'm pulling down instead of swiping because I felt like it was super hard if I was going to try to like drag the concealer along. It wasn't giving me like the sharpest line. See, I tried that trick and it didn't work. I was like so disappointed and I was like editing this and I'm like, oh no, I look so dumb. But I had to leave it in there because if you guys know how to do that trick, please teach me because I am legitimately confused in how y'all do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just pull this out and drag it pretty far outside of where my actual eye is. And then because I'm crazy, I like to just have super detailed work. I am like OCD about everything. So I took a really small liner brush and I'm just taking a little bit of concealer and just cleaning up the line so it is absolutely perfect. And I mean perfect. Then I'm taking some powder and just setting that because I want to make sure that it is not tacky for when we go out down with the next shade. This shade is called Romance. I was a little bit confused at first. I thought this may have been like a loose glitter or something, but I think it was just a super pale and light shade that I wasn't really noticing it. And so I was kind of confused. I was like, oh no, is this going to be like not a good shade? But as you guys see, as I build it up on my eye and I spray my brush, I get the desired pigment that I want. And it's just like a nice wash of pink. It's kind of like white with like a tinge of pink. That's what I noticed. And then we're going to, by movie magic, be done with both of our eyes and put our lashes on. Now we're going to prime our skin. I have been obsessed with this. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and this is the No Pore Blem Primer from Touch in Soul. I'm obsessed. This has made my foundation look the best that it has honestly ever looked. My skin is so smooth. I mean, pores, where are they? Because I could not find them. This is crazy. I don't know what kind of magic is in this bottle, but I'm obsessed, and I'm going to need to purchase it for myself. Then I'm taking Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is an oldie but a goodie. I have repurchased this recently, and I'm kind of obsessed. I've been on like a foundation binge, and I've been trying so many foundations, picking up old ones that I've been obsessed with. Not that I don't love my CoverGirl one anymore. I just feel like I'm a little bit over it right now, and I want something a little bit different. Because, like I said, I'm just over it. Like, it does transfer all the time, and I'm kind of sick and tired of leaving marks on people. So, I've been trying some different foundations, the Dior one, the Estee Lauder, and I've definitely liked a bunch of them. So, if you guys have any foundation recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. Because I have oily skin, but more on the dry side in the winter time. So, let me know what you guys are loving, because I need as much help as I can get. This shade's a little light. So, like, don't judge me. I'm like Casper the Friendly Ghost. But, you know, I'd rather have, like, Casper face than, like, get in trouble for, like, having too dark skin. You know what I mean? You feel me, guys? Now we're taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and we are going to apply this underneath our eyes. I went a little heavy-handed on my concealer today, and I noticed that as I was editing this video, I was like, oh, someone just loves concealer. And I'm just highlighting the rest of my face. You guys know, chin, Cupid's bow, down the bridge of the nose, and on the forehead. Also, don't mind my lips. They look a little busted, but you know what? They're plump as can be, and I'm obsessed with them. I am going to do a full video on them and kind of just like where I went and how many times I've gotten my lips done and what I wanted. We're going to go through it all. You know, I'll give you guys all of my secrets. Now we're going to blend out our under eye. We are using the Morphe sponge. You guys know I'm obsessed with this sponge. It is literally magic for $7. I didn't know magic could be so cheap, but honestly, it's so good. I picked mine up at Ulta. If you guys are looking for a new sponge, I mean, Beauty Blender is kind of washed up. I mean, no offense, Beauty Blender, but like after that foundation, we're kind of over it. And I'm just using this to pick up a little bit of the product because honestly, we're a little crazy. And don't mind me. I'm like singing like Bust It Down, Tatiana, because it came on and I'm a little ghetto sometimes. Now we are going to bronze up our skin. I did not show you guys me setting my whole entire face just because I'm kind of sick and tired of showing you guys that. You guys got the point. So I'm just bronzing up my face with the e.l.f. bronzer palette. I have been using this nonstop, literally every single day. I am so obsessed with it. It is so good. It has replaced my Hoola bronzer. I still love that bronzer, don't get me wrong, but like if we're talking about like efficiency and effectiveness here, this is so cheap. And I could legitimately, like, use 4 different bronzers instead of just one. So, I mean, come on, do the math, people. Now we're going to contour my nose just a little or bronze it, whatever we're doing to it. We're just figuring it out because I'm trying to, like, legitimately get a nose job, like, by bronzing it and contouring it. So, don't judge me. I mean, we're rolling. Now I'm taking the Milani Blush in Luminoso. This is another favorite that I've been loving from the drugstore. I picked it up for my, I don't know, it was like a first impressions or like trying like overhyped makeup, and I'm obsessed with it. Like it's definitely overhyped, but it is so good and I would definitely repurchase it. So we're just going to go ahead and use those same shades that we were using on the top of our eye, on the bottom of our eye to smoke it out. I mean, it's not complete if you don't smoke out your lash line. I don't care who tells you otherwise. If you don't put any shadow on your on your bottom lash line, you're going to look crazy. And we're just applying mascara to finish off our entire eye look, which, I mean, I'm proud of myself. It came out great. Then we're taking this pretty vulgar Shimmering Swan highlighter. This I got in my BoxyCharm also. And this is another hidden gem. Pretty Vulgar is a brand I never really heard much about until I started receiving BoxyCharms. And they have a really good eyeliner that I love. And now this highlighter, which is also good. Now we're going to be taking my favorite lip combo right now. And that is this Buxom lip pencil. And I'm not even sure what shade it is. And then we're taking the lip cream. It's a full-on plumping lip cream in the shade Cherry Flip. I love it, especially when I got my lips done. Like, it's just like a big red lip is just so sexy to me and so like sultry for Valentine's Day. I know, like, this is definitely not something you guys have to wear, but I thought, like, let's roll with the punches and we'll have like a red lip, a pink eye, a pink background. I mean, we are really in the spirit for Valentine's Day this year. And I think that's partially because I'm engaged. And yeah, I mean, if I was single, I'm pretty sure it'd be like a black backdrop, black lipstick, black everything, because like we don't need that kind of negativity in our life. Now we're just spraying our face and finishing off this look. I'm obsessed with this setting spray by Pixi. It is so good. It legitimately makes my skin look amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.